Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to Open Challenge, and this time, as you've seen by the thumbnail, an episode dedicated to the variants of the D series. And also, before I get in, apologies if you hear any beeping in the background. There's nothing that I can do about that at the minute, and I can hear it like every 20 seconds or so. So if it picks up on the video, that's just something I have to live with. But you probably want to hear it over the car anyway. So yeah, this is the diesel drag beast version of this car. As you can see, it's got a lot of power, but being a drag car, it's not going to turn whatsoever. So you look at that, full lock, and it's just about made the corner. I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 cars done as usual. I mean, you'll see by the thumbnail how many cars I get done and which of these, because as I see when we get onto the next car, and oh, the brakes do nothing. The brakes, oh, that's a wall. Engine broken. I'm not surprised. I just went face first into that. And the engine is rather exposed anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, there's this mod pack I downloaded. It's well, it's not really mod, more like just different variants of the details. So I guess it is kind of a mod in a way. But yeah, it's a load of different ones, and thankfully a load of open wheel ones. So a load more cars that can go on this series, and it's going to be the Inter Battle of the D series as well. Okay, we're going to get this turn. That's okay, aim in front again. And oh, well, we didn't break the engine that time. Also, it's 4-wheel drive as well, which is going to help if the engine stops stalling. Come on, there we go. Right then. I'm going to take it really cautiously through. I mean, I could do a straight line at the end of that was out there. As you can see, this thing's got so much power, it's going to lose so much time going so slowly through the corner like that, just understeer into oblivion. That this thing's definitely not going to be the quickest run. It might be one of the, well, I doubt it'll be the slowest, but it's not going to be far from me. I hope now this thing gets around before it conks out, because you know the high-powered drag cars, they overheat very quickly. Right then, 70-ish mile an hour is what I need to be going up here. Oh, that's way too slow. Actually, no, just about right to get away with that. Yeah, so taking it very cautiously, and okay, now corner of doom. Can we get a good bounce? No, that's a bad bounce, but get away with it so far. I mean, I know the front wheels are going to be very cambered by the end of this. If it actually gets around on this run, because I'm half expecting the car will conk out, because that is a lot of blue smoke, and I'm not liking that. But I'm not seeing anything about the engine overheating yet. I have to get on the brakes, get around that corner, because I was going to go straight off the edge otherwise. Alright then, this next corner, this one's a little bit scary, because I've got to get a good run around here, so I can then get a good run over the jump. And that's going fast enough. I hope that's fast enough, just about. I mean, this thing, it's dying. I can feel it. Yeah, it's not wanting to go very quickly anymore. Hopefully. Right, good bounce over here. Yes, that's a nice landing as well. And has it got enough just to get to the line? Come on, car. Come on, car. Here we go. First run, made it. And right then, that's only got its first run because I had to go so slow around the corners with it. But yeah, the front of it is basically on the floor. There's a little skid block underneath it there, which you can just about see. So yeah. This is basically as low to the floor as you can get, and then some as well. I imagine a lot of that camber was added by the jumps and not how the car actually looks to start with. Let's see how much camber does it start with. Oh, not really any. So yeah, all that damage was done by the jumps. So first run for a car, that's the. Actually, no, that wasn't even the first run. I forgot about where it just ploughed into a into one of the containers before. But yeah, as you're going to see now, when I can find the D series again, and you can just see when it loads the options, and this is all the normal stuff up here. But as you scroll down, and here we go, here's everything else, like all these different variants here. And you know the one that I'm gonna have to go for next is the one, yeah, the one with very, very tiny wheels. Alright then, let's just replace this. You're just gonna fall off. That looks so ridiculous. But I want to see something. Are those pigeon wheels on off-road tyres? So what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to spawn in a pigeon next to it. So I feel like they have to be pigeon wheels. Right then, here we go. Pigeon Pro Car. Right then. Oh, never mind. I went on and replaced the car. But yeah, that basically looks like it's the same size. So, yeah. That's, yeah, it's the D series. It's got the exact same weight as it would normally. But it's on 4 little pigeon wheels. And I'm very not I'm very not expecting it to survive anyway. Right then, so let's right, yes, that's lined up, and let's see how many times this thing actually takes to get around. Oh, there's a lot of wheel spin. I mean, that's to be expected really. It's got a lot of power to try and put down on tyres that it can't put it down on. Also, I'm guessing this thing ain't going to stop either, but you never go. Let's go 50 miles an hour is what I do usually. Heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brake. It actually gets this thing. It's missed the corner, but it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Now it's got who doesn't actually get stuck. Now can you put the power down to get back over the hill? Of course it can't, and now it's fell over. Well, that was a rather anticlimactic end to that first run, and once again, there won't be a car that completes on its first run. Oh, I just noticed the giant exhaust out of the back of it. This thing, that's a lot of pollution coming out of the back of it. It's two just giant pipes coming out of the back of it. I mean, that's one way to. Oh, that's an awkward angle. That's gonna be an awkward landing, and on the brakes. Yes, I literally just pulled the handbrake on that one. Oh, there goes the tailgate, but the tailgate's not important. And that'll be the first time I've actually damaged the rear of the vehicle going in backwards. I mean, it's one way to protect the engine in that, but it's not the quickest way, but again, nothing at the back of the car. But at least there is really important anyway. Couldn't even get over the jump. I thought I turned in a little bit too soon then, would have just ripped one of the wheels off. Well, honestly, I'm just more surprised it actually got over the jumps the first 2 times. I mean, he got over them, yeah, I expected the wheels just to fall off. If the wheels are going to fall off, it's going to be over this jump. Oh, I haven't got any turning ability to try and get this over the side. Oh, no. Yeah, that went horrifically wrong, and that's going to be a bounce upside down. Is he going to land the right way up? Yes, it is, so therefore the run does continue. Now, I know last time I was going to address this as well. I did restart the run for the FR17 because I was just so disappointed with how that run turned out. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again because I've seen how long it takes to get runs out of cars recently. And so from now on, the run the car gets will be the run that it ends with. I mean, it's good to know that the 17 didn't get the faster time overall either, so yeah, I think we're going to just let that one slide and just forget that ever happened. And then is this thing going to get around on its second run as well? So they're going to have time to get the next car. And actually, you might get four trucks done at this rate. No, actually, you've got to get over this jump first. This one might be the issue. No, we're over that as well. And the wheels, I'm still really surprised they've actually survived. Oh, that's understeer. That is a lot of understeer. That's going to be hitting into that. Oh, that's tyre deflated. That's actually tyre destroyed, let alone deflated. That's taken off basically the whole wheel. But yeah, we're over the final jump very slowly because you had no speed to get to it. And then coming up now then to the line, it's going to be it's going to clear it on this run as well. That's 2 for 2 on run number 2. And yeah, that rear wheel, it's basically, I don't even know how it's still attached. Because, like, look at it then. Zoom right in on it. There's literally no wheel left. It's all just tyre. But yeah, so that's the second of these trucks done. Right then, on to the third one. Yeah, definitely might actually get more than 3 done. I mean, you never know. This next one might be horrific. I don't even know which one I'm going to choose yet. Let's have a look, see which one looks interesting. I mean, they all look kind of interesting anyway. I mean, all the standard ones in that, I can't exactly use them because they're not open wheel. Now, what should I go for next? The standard one, that's really low to the ground. That might be fun just to take around, just to see how quickly it just destroys itself. Okay, there's a trophy truck one, which I know will do good over this course. Now, what about the mud bogger? 6.7 litre engine. That's pretty fast. Let's give this thing a go. I get a feeling issue. That's a lot higher up than I was expecting it to be. Let's get that lined up. That's close enough. Also, the back of it, I like how it's kind of like a kite diamond kind of shape. There is a lot of suspension movement in this car. And I don't like that, honestly. That's probably going to be the downfall of the thing. And look at that chimney. This thing's basically chain smoking. It's got a massive pipe, and this thing is really uncontrollable as well, with how wobbly the suspension is. Okay, I missed the jump, and there go the front wheels. That's basically what I thought was going to happen. And, well, it did happen. Something dramatically going wrong with this truck. Okay, the wheels are going to be the problem. If I can just have one of them stay on, that's going to be what I need. Oh, if this thing just ends up being 2 weeks, then I'm actually going to have the first did not finish of the course. Right then, 70 mile an hour. That's an awkward landing again. Oh, the wheels have actually stayed attached. That's going to be crash into that again. Rear drive shaft broken. But it doesn't matter because we're stuck upside down and the engine's broke anyway. Okay, so I have to take it really slowly over the jump to actually get this thing to stop bouncing and actually to get over it. Can I go for a corner cut? Yes, we can, but it didn't like it. That basically just sums up how slow. Oh dear! No, don't. Oh, bouncing. There. Oh no, that's a roll, and it's going to get stuck on its roof again. What a surprise! Yeah, this is definitely going to be the awkward truck. I was thinking because it only took about not even 10 minutes to get the first 2 done. I think, you know what? Like I said, I might actually get more than 3 done. That's not going to be happening anymore. I highly doubt. Yeah, can't even get past. Can't even get to the first jump anymore. This thing has so much suspension travel. I thought this thing would be pretty simple to drive. I just thought it'd be on massive tyres like it is. Right then, on the brakes. Oh, rear brakes locking, and it fell over under braking. Right then, it's going to land in the ditch as well, isn't it? Yeah, missed the jump, so that's going to be a. Oh, it's flat on the roof anyway. Right then, let's see if the flat boy can carry on. Usually I would restart it, but with how many issues this thing's having, going over the jump about 20 mile an hour might just be the way it has to do it anyway. If you can get over, just about. Oh, we got a puncture out of that as well. And we spun out again. Actually, spun out from that. Oh, let's see the exhaust's in perfect condition though. Just blinding my screen with all of its pollution. This just basically sums up diesel engines, doesn't it? Can we even, well, actually, going at this speed might make this thing drivable. You know, it's gonna be very well. It is very wonky. Look at that suspension travel. I'm surprised the wheels. I mean, they popped off the first time. I'm surprised they haven't popped off since. I'm not going to get enough speed to take this jump the regular way. Right, I feel like I can definitely go fast enough, but is it controllable enough? You know what, let's go for it anyway. Can we get over? No, we can't. Oh, there. That's a very, very broken truck. We do it again. Yep. Very wonky. I shouldn't have chosen this thing, but then again, I've never driven any of these things. I mean, I can only just go off the pictures of what it's going to be like. Right then, let's dab the brakes. Have to yes, just dab the brakes, and then go heavy on them. It's a bit heavy on the front as well, which might be an issue. Can we get over the jump? Yes. Can we fall over? Yes. Of course we can. The wheels haven't fell off. Okay, now it's front wheel drive. Is it going to land the right way up again? Come on, roll. Roll. Just roll a little bit more. Okay, I think it's actually one wheel drive now. Can I get it to wiggle its way back onto its wheels? That's going to be a no on that. I'm starting to think that this thing genuinely might be impossible to get a lap from. Since I've only got to the halfway point of the lap so far. That's a little bump. Oh, come on, don't fall over again. Nice roll. And it's going to get stuck on its roof. There we go, land the right wheel. Oh, that's a tree. That's a puncture. And that's it stuck again sideways. Oh, well, at least I found something more problematic than the Formula 1 cars to get a lap out of. I don't know if there's a way to stiffen up the suspensions of cars. This thing could definitely do with that. Let's just, again, just dab the brakes. No, that's rear locking. That's going to be almost missing the jump. Right, I'm going to have to get a run up to actually get anything out of this. Let's turn it around there. Don't fall over though. I feel like it's just going to shake itself apart and all. Right then, that's basically straight as I'm going to get. And it's over the jump. A lot of suspension movement. The rear drive shaft broke from that. Okay, well now it's front wheel drive again. That's probably going to be for the best, because now it's slower. But it should be more controllable. I say should. I don't think it's very controllable anyway. But being slower like this, and just pulling itself along, dragging itself along more like. Yeah, its handling has been improved. Oh my god, what are those front wheels doing? Yeah, handling has been improved in terms of drivability. In terms of structural health, I guess, for the car. It's not done it a lot of good to get up this hill. Yes, we can. I'm going to have to go the safe route round if I can actually see where I'm going to get safe route round. And now, how's this thing going to get over the next jump? I feel like it's going fast enough. Okay, it'll be fine. I mean, it said, remember for the last episode we had the outlaw rock crawler thing, whatever it was. It said it was doing 20 mile an hour on 2 wheels, and that made it over. So this thing says it's going faster than 20, and it's being dragged along by its front wheels, so it should be alright to get over. Don't know about if it's going to be alright to stay on its wheels though, probably not. But I hope this is the run that actually counts for this thing. Because the rear suspension collapsing, honestly, has ended up being a blessing in disguise for this thing. Right then, jump. This is going to be perilous. Oh, the front drive shaft broke. Great. I'm disappointed. I was so sure then that was going to be the run to make it. And what is that tyre doing? That's probably why it broke the front drive shaft as well. Let's try that again. I mean, even if the drive shaft didn't break, the car was upside down, but I feel like it's because the drive shaft broke that sent it sideways. Now, if we could just break the rear drive shaft again, that would be wonderful. Right then, let's just keep it nice and controlled and get over the jump. And break the rear drive shaft again, please. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. And now then. But I can't go easy on the car though. I have to keep it full throttle, or at least fast as I can. I can't just half-arse it around, which I could probably get around the lap with it doing, but got to keep it representative to all the other vehicles. And I do have to drive them as fast as possible. Besides the FR17 over the last jump where it takes off, unless there's some real reason why I have to take something a lot slower than what I should be doing. Oh, come on. Well, I'm getting really annoyed at this thing now. I mean, I know how to break the rear drive shaft. I just get it to land on the back, and then it just collapses. And that's not even. This is very problematic. The engine stalled from that. Okay, I'm not really surprised. The thing's upside down. And then land back on its wheels. Yep. So this run will continue. Not quite sure for how long, but the rear drive shaft, the wheels themselves survived that, but they can't survive this. That makes literally no sense. I'm gonna get land on the rear drive shaft. Everything has survived, unfortunately. It is now more. It's definitely more streamlined now, though. And let's get it back going again in the right direction. As it once again just continues to shake itself to pieces. This is basically a McLaren Honda. It's shaking itself apart that much. And you can get round the. Well, you can get around it. We probably could have gone over it, but then again, you see how weak the front tyres are in that. It's actually now pulling to the left as well, which I'm not surprised. With its rolling, light on the rear drive shaft broken, brilliant. I've never been so happy to see that, and we'll probably never be so happy to see that again. I think we can still get a decent amount of speed up, but I'm not going to go for it. I'm just going to get it around nice and carefully. I'll say nice and carefully, as good as it will go around. I am concerned about how much the front wheels are shaking though when I try to put the power down initially, as it just tries to drag itself along. I mean, once it gets up to speed like this, yeah, it's perfectly fine then. And now that's spinning out again, wonderful. Let's get. I'm going to turn it around gently. I don't want the wheels to just implode themselves again. No, if it doesn't get over the jump this time, I'm probably going to have to call it quits with this thing, which I don't want to do. I want to give every car the opportunity to complete a lap. Because, well, this thing is probably going to be the only DNF if I end up just thinking there's no way to get a lap out of this thing. Like around the corner here. I'm not full throttling it around here because, like I said, I want to actually get a run done with this car. If I can get over here this time, I feel like it should be okay. That's as much power as the car has. The front drive shaft, no. The drive shaft just cannot withstand that jump. And that's, it did the same thing twice in a row. And I think that's the same tyre that's broken twice in a row. So, there you have it. The first ever did not finish of a run. And what is that tyre doing? I mean, this thing, really, really disappointing, honestly. The first ever, like I said, DNF. I mean, I can roll it back down the hill, but, yeah. Can I even get it down here to where it belongs? I can just wiggle it down here into the other broken cars. where this thing belongs, and that is a really nice cube on the back of this one. Don't really know what's going on with that, but so yeah, if you enjoyed these two cars that got a lap and this one that didn't, then leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. Remember to give me a follow on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They'll be linked in the description down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.